What's going on, guys? This is Chase fan number 9 here, and in today's video, I'm gonna be talking about the 2020 Auto Club 400 that wrapped up many hours ago, and we'll go from there. At first, when I saw the forecast, I thought it was gonna rain, but thankfully the winds pushed the rain clouds north, and we had sunshine by the time the race was over, so that's a good thing. Yeah, because the weather, because when I checked the forecast last night, it was looking pretty grim, but thankfully Mother Nature stayed away for once. Thank God. Wow. This is this Auto Club race weekend has to be by far in my opinion, my best Auto Club 400 race weekend in at least 2 or 3 years. Um, so yeah, Xfinity race was good, and the Cup race was okay, but it wasn't extremely bad. So yeah, we only had 3 cautions in the race. The 2 stage cautions and one caution today for Clint Boyer, who had a tire go down going into turns 1 and 2, and not to help by the fact that he was also the pole sitter. So yeah, today's race was dominated, by Hendrick Motorsports, specifically Alex Bowman, but we'll get into that later. First up, that 5 wide salute with Jimmy Johnson leading everybody, that was really cool, and it truly was badass. Wow. And I liked how Jimmy Johnson in his post-race interview showed everyone that he tapped the front of the pace car just for good luck. So that was nice there. It was cool to see Jimmy's wife and his 2 daughters get to wave the green flag, even though his wife technically waved the green flag, but still, it was a good sight to see nonetheless. Anyways, for the race, the race had your typical long green flag runs. Stages 1, 2 were caution free without any cautions for incident. Well, I just mentioned that already, but yeah, 2 stage caution and 1 caution for incident. That being Boyer, who led the first 10 laps of the race, and then shortly afterwards, Alex Bowman took the lead, and he was basically on a roll from that point on. Jimmy Johnson was up there, Kurt Busch, even Matt DiBenedetto was running up in the top 5 early in the race. And there was a little bit of passing, especially for the lead and for position as well throughout the race. Stages 1, 2 also had your typical rounds of green flag pit stops, where some came in, some stayed out to play strategy, and then later pitted. Bowman won stage 1 and Blaney won stage 2. And Johnson got good finishes in both stages. And we'll talk about Jimmy later, but anyways, yeah. And even though Toyota won the Daytona 500 with Denny Hamlin, I gotta tell you, Toyota, they've struggled the last 3 weeks despite them winning the first race of the season. First off, Truex had a crew member ejected after he failed inspection 3 times and passed the 4th time and had to start dead freaking last. Jones and Hamlin started mid-pack, and same with Kyle Busch. So, yeah. But don't worry, for all you Gibbs fans, still got a long season. It's only a matter of time before one of the Joe Gibbs guys wins again. So, yeah, how do I say it? Yeah, it's only a matter of time before they win again. But nonetheless, at least Kyle Busch put on a great finish. Well, I keep stumbling over my words all the time. Oh my gosh. Kyle Busch, he was the highest finishing Toyota, finishing second, and also he had a cool looking interstate batteries paint scheme. Well, I already showcased that in the video. So anyways, yeah. But nonetheless, he was one of the best finishing Toyotas of the race. So yeah. Anyways, that those final 20 laps, I was on the edge of my seat for those last 20 laps because I was scared that there might be a stupid caution that might come out. And thankfully that didn't happen. But oh, and another thing, I kept in the early parts of the race, I keep seeing trash fly up onto the track. I'm assuming it's coming from the stands, but I don't know who it was. So yeah, I have no clue what was going on, but there was trash getting on people's grills, but at least some of them managed to get it off and get behind drivers and all, well, other drivers, yeah, to get the stuff off. And also they did their pit stops well. Yeah, there were some tire lockups, but some managed to avoid getting penalties. So yeah. The only retiree of the race was Christopher Bell, who's already, I can't believe it, 3 races in and he's already struggling in his rookie season. But don't worry, no, not everyone's perfect. He'll get together before the season's over. Daniel Suarez, I believe, was the only Toyota driver that didn't have incident, even though he was mostly a back marker, but still, yeah. And it was nice to see him wear those special Kobe Bryant tribute gloves and shoes. And also, I like how he put the 7 names above the driver's side windows. So, yeah, that was pretty nice to see. And also, it was nice to see the crowd get up on their feet and when Jimmy Johnson took the lead. And there were some pretty tense battles. And I was just hoping, please, Johnson, don't get any tire rubs or get into anybody or get involved in business that we shouldn't even be in. Pencils over here. Anyways, yeah. Some of those battles were pretty fun. Then, just like most of the time, well, from what I've seen in the past, you know how they would open up these massive leads? Well, that's what happened there in those last 20 laps when Bowman managed to open up a huge lead. So, yeah, and Blaney, the drivers that had cars to beat today were Blaney, Bowman, Kurt Busch, and Jimmy Johnson. And, yeah. And also, another thing, Denny Hamlin, I may not hate you anymore, but did you really think it was a good idea to put Larson in the wall and make the McDonald's curse continue even longer? I'm like, come on, man. Unless it was just, he was just pushing too hard and pushed him too far into the corner. I don't know, but still, I mean, Larson still got back on the lead lap, but still you cost him a good chance today, nonetheless. But anyways, yeah, I don't know anymore. Anyways, yeah. And keep in mind, Alex Bowman and Ryan Blaney, they were trying to get redemption from last week where both drivers were robbed of winning last week because of that late race caution. And, yeah, Bowman was on a roll. He led like over 100 laps of this race. Good Lord, that was a pretty dominating performance, that's for damn sure. And Blaney, who is running in second, just when I thought he was having a good day, especially in that Kobe Bryant tribute paint scheme, he unfortunately has a tire go soft on him with 4 laps to go and is forced to make a pit stop. Damn it. Even though he wasn't in contention for the win, still, cost him a pretty good finish. But don't worry, like I said, long season. And that gave the advantage to the Busch brothers, who are like 10 plus seconds behind Bowman, which was pretty good for me. And I was just hoping and praying that the tires on Bowman's car and everyone else's would hold on for the rest of the way. And those last, I feel like they just went on forever and ever. So yeah, The reason why I am talking the way I am is because it's almost 11 o'clock and I'll be going to bed soon, and same thing with my parents. So, yeah. But anyways, William Byron was one of the Hendrick cars. I mean, he did, I believe, get top 10 in one of the stages, but after that, he was mostly a mid. He ran like about like midfield and all that, but at least he kept his car out of trouble and got a top 15 result, 15th place that is. So, guess one. So it's safe to assume that one of the Kobe Bryant tribute cars finished higher. Yeah, I wasn't sure which tribute paint scheme was gonna run or finish highest than the other. Thought it was gonna be Blaine, but then when he had the tire problem, it became Byron. So yeah, don't worry, no one's perfect, but it's just a racing deal. So yeah, but Alex Bowman, he ran a clean race, had a good qualifying effort in from yesterday actually, and he just sailed all the way to his second career win, and with that, Alex Bowman won the Auto Club 400, and I I didn't think Chevrolet was gonna win this early, and lo and behold, Alex Bowman managed to pull it off. Thank God. So yeah, it was a great day for all the Hendrick guys, including my guy Chase Elliott, who came home in fourth. So great effort for him. And Jimmy Johnson, yeah, he could have gotten the top five, but at least he finished seventh, or should I say, he got a top 10 finish nonetheless. You know, at this point, I honestly don't care where he places in the top 10. I just want him to stay out of trouble and avoid any other issues, and he managed to do so. So yeah, so happy for Bowman. This was a huge redemption for him from last week, because last week he could have caught Blaney last week, but like I said, had it not been for that late race caution and him making the pit stop, he could have had a shot at winning. But he and the Busch brothers were your top three. Kyle Busch second, Kurt Busch third. Kurt Busch, who also had a good qualifying effort, finished third. So great day for the Busch brothers. So yeah. Hamlin, Truex, they were about mid-pack. De Benedetto got a good finish. Tyler Reddick was running up in the top 5 at one point, but he faded out, but still got a top 12 result. I have a good feeling Reddick's going to do better than Austin Dillon this year. I guarantee you that. So look for Reddick to be strong this year. What else? I think De Benedetto got a top 15 finish, I believe. I think he finished 12th or something. I don't know. Oh yeah, I remember Hamlin. He finished 6th, and Almirola 8th, Johnson 7th. Yeah, that's what I remember. Chase Elliott once again 4th. I'm just glad Kyle Busch or Lagan didn't win. That's all that matters. So yeah. Oh yeah, Keselowski finished 5th. I remember now. And Larson, he finished about mid-pack. Blaney finished 19th, unfortunately. But like I said, racing deal gone wrong. Now for Jimmy Johnson, he had a good day. Led 10 laps, got lots of stage points, and is currently 6th in the standings. And I don't know what was up with Blue Jimmy 48 fans' reaction video, but he should be grateful that Johnson had a good day nonetheless, despite not much happening on the track. And you know, if there had been a late race caution, that could have ruined it for Bowman and everyone else up towards the front. I'm going to make that clear. But nonetheless, at least Blue June 48 fan, you should be grateful that Johnson stayed out of trouble no matter what. Just because Johnson, he still got a long season, could win at any time now, basically. So, yeah. Sometimes cars are just not built for the long run. Right. But anyways, it's honestly just whatever. But I said it before and I'll say it again. Don't care where he places in the top 10 or top 5 or wins. I just want him to stay out of trouble. And yeah, that's pretty much, it's pretty simple. And while Johnson's at it, once again, might as well go win a race while he still can. So yeah. And also for Alex Bowman, not only was this a big day for Chevrolet and Hendrick, it was a big win for Bowman specifically. Well, mostly due to the fact that he's a contract driver. So, and he's been on the hot seat, and this win will definitely cool that hot seat for sure. So, yeah, all of you people have to cut Bowman some slack here, because he put lots of effort into that 88 car today. And also, Cincinnati is one of Bowman's two new sponsors, along with that Hendrick sponsor. I forgot what it's called. This was their first race, and you know you're having a good day when your sponsor goes to victory lane in their first race on the car. So, yeah, it was a good showing for the Cincinnati 88 Chevrolet. So, yeah. I have a good feeling Bowman's going to win another race. I have a good feeling he's going to win at least 2 or 3 more races. I guarantee you that. Whether if it's on luck or speed, I have a good feeling he's going to win nonetheless. So, Bowman fans, keep your eye out. And I also saw Danny B's video, and I could tell that he was happy. So, yeah, it was a pretty nice to see a Bowman fan really happy. So, yeah. If I had to rate the race, I'd probably give it, I don't know, maybe a 7 out of 10. I was expecting more. I wanted to see some, I don't know how to describe, but I wanted to see at least a few more instances of battling up front. And also the restart to start stage 3 was pretty wild too. So yeah, and there were times where I thought they were going to brush up against each other, but they managed to keep themselves off each other, and that everything calmed down in the end. But for the rest, for any restart, I wanted them to be battling for the lead as much as possible, so that's why I gave it a rating of 7 out of 10. But nonetheless, this has been a great weekend for me. We had Harrison Burton win yesterday and Bowman win today, and now they're both locked into the playoffs. So yeah, it's been one of my favorite weekends so far this season. So yeah, it was a good week. But anyways, next weekend, the West Coast sweep wraps up, and we head to Phoenix in the Arizona desert. That's going to be fun next week, especially for Bowman, considering that he's from there. So, really looking forward to next weekend. But anyways, guys, that's pretty much it. I want to thank you guys for watching. This has been Chase fan number 9 here. Make sure to comment, like, and subscribe. And make sure to hit the bell down below to get notifications for all my videos. And make sure to hit that like button. And with that, I'll see you guys all in my next video. And until then, have a good one. I'll see y'all soon. Bye, everyone.